Once upon a time, CIA operatives Matt and his pregnant fiancée Emily were given a dangerous mission by their boss and friend, Chuck. They had to steal a secret device called the ICS key, which could control any electronic system. Their target was a notorious Polish agent turned terrorist named Balthazar Gore. The key was hidden with Gore during his children's extravagant birthday party. Matt and Emily managed to sneak in, grab the ICS key, and escape to a safe meeting point. But on their flight home, the crew suddenly attacked them for the key. It turned out that someone on Gore's payroll had tipped off the flight crew. In a fierce struggle, Matt and Emily fought off the attackers, barely surviving a plane crash. Realizing that someone had betrayed them by leaking information about the key, they decided to go off the grid and disappear from the radar. "15 years later, Matt and Emily were married and living in Atlanta under new names. They tried to build a normal life while raising their 2 children, Leo and Alice. However, a video of a wild fight between Matt and Emily at a nightclub caught the eye of Chuck, as well as a Polish-Belarusian mercenary group called Folka, men who still worked for Gore. While trying to warn them, Chuck was shot by Folka's men. In a desperate bid to protect their family, Matt and Emily managed to evade the mercenaries, snatched their children from school, and caught a flight to England. Before they left, Matt had hidden the ICS key inside the manor of Ginny Curtis, Emily's estranged mother, a former MI6 sniper who now ran an offshore charity called Foxhunter Ltd. When the family arrived at Heathrow Airport, they found themselves chased by both Folka and MI6 agents. The MI6 team was led by Baron, who happened to be Emily's ex-boyfriend. Forced by circumstances, Matt and Emily had to tell their children the truth about who they really were and what they were running from, especially when they saw their parents fighting off mercenaries and MI6 agents before finally reaching Ginny's manor. Inside the manor, Matt and Emily discovered the hidden ICS key. But just then, Folka's mercenaries stormed the manor and demanded the key. In a shocking twist, Chuck, who was not only alive but working with Gore and Folka as revenge after being fired from the CIA for the supposed deaths of Matt and Emily, appeared and abducted Leo and Alice. He knocked their parents unconscious. Ginny fought off a few of the attackers, though her partner Nigel was injured by a stray bullet. Using a smart ring that Leo wore, the family managed to track Chuck down to a fancy black tie event at Tate Modern in London, where he planned to sell the ICS key to the highest bidder. As a demonstration of the key's power, his tech assistant, Daphne, hacked into a power station, causing a brief blackout across London. Then, she used the key to force open the floodgates of the Thames barrier. Matt and Emily, determined to save their children, infiltrated Tate Modern. They knocked out several guards while searching for Leo and Alice. They were followed by Baron and more MI6 agents, who were trying to catch Chuck. While Baron's team detained many of the Folka operatives, Matt and Emily, with help from Ginny, pursued Chuck. He was trying to escape London with their children through the Thames barrier. Meanwhile, Nigel saw Daphne and crashed his van into hers, knocking her unconscious and securing the ICS key. Ginny then guided Nigel to close the Thames barrier, while Emily quickly commandeered a boat and, along with Matt, chased after Chuck. During the frantic pursuit, Leo and Alice jumped into the water. In a final struggle, Matt and Emily managed to subdue Chuck. They left him on the boat, which then crashed into the closing barrier, presumably killing him. Rescued by both the police and MI6, the family finally found safety. They reconciled with Ginny and slowly began to rebuild their lives. Later, while the entire family was watching Alice play soccer, Matt and Emily were approached by Baron. He revealed that Chuck's body had never been found, hinting that he might still be alive, and he suggested that they recruit Emily's father, a man whom Matt had never even met. And so, the story of Matt, Emily, and their family became one of courage, loss, and the constant fight against hidden enemies, reminding us that even when the past seems to come back, hope and love can lead us to a new beginning.